In Odysseyware, we are going to be starting our math lesson for today. Our math lesson is on math facts. This is a very simple lesson today that doesn't require a lot of support from me. Math facts. As you begin to learn more and more about operations like addition, subtraction, and multiplication, reviewing basic math facts is helpful. You will review basic addition and subtraction in this lesson as building blocks to more complex problems. You are going to calculate addition and subtraction problems and interpret and complete a number series. Much of the work in math requires knowing math facts. When math facts are memorized, it may help you. You will need to practice these facts many times in order to memorize them. You are going to be playing a game with Farmer Frank. You're going to help him to go into the farthest reaches of the galaxy by completing his spaceship. You're going to use hints to solve the puzzle to send Farmer Frank out of this world. That'll be a good practice for you. Each answer that you select will get harder as you go. I want to remind you that when it asks you to find the sum, that means that you need to add. The sum means you need to add. I don't mind if you use your fingers. I know your parents might cringe at that idea, but I'm okay with it. But you do need to memorize your facts. Now the difference is subtracting. The difference is subtracting. Again, I'm not a huge fan of counting down. I would rather you count up, put the 3 in your head and count up to the 8 if need be to find the difference. I don't mind again if you use your fingers, but you need to get to the place where you have these different operations and these facts memorized. When it comes to subtraction, you are finding the difference. You'll be answering several questions where you just have to figure out the difference and the sum. However, on this particular question, you are finding out the answer for question 3. You're going to first figure out 3 plus 5 equals what? And then you're going to figure out how many more you're going to have to add to that sum to equal the final number of 12. Same thing with number 4. You have 6 plus something plus 3. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to add 6 plus 3, figure that out, and then what are you going to have to add to that to equal 18? So there's a couple ways you can do that. You can count up, or you can take that number and subtract it from the total number. It's up to you how you do that. You can ask your parents for help on those ones, but the other ones at the top, number 1 that has 9 questions, and number 2, which also has 9 questions, you should be able to do that on your own. But numbers 3 and 4, you might need some help from your parents, but I have a lot of faith that you can handle those ones.